Hello, welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be with me today. I'm very glad you're here. A question for you. When was the last time you really stopped to smell the roses? Yes, stopped to smell the roses. Was it even perhaps today? Could it be 2 weeks ago? A couple of months ago? Or it's been so long since you ever stopped to smell the roses you cannot even recall. That is the subject matter for today. Stop and smell the roses. An account for you. Possessor had gone out to visit some friends. Both of them were quite happy to see him, in fact. But one sat at his feet, eager to imbibe everything he had to say. And the other was up and about in the kitchen, trying to be the perfect hostess for Possessor, which is not a bad thing, in fact. It got to a point where I think she possibly thought the one sitting up at Possessor's feet could help her, and she could do with the help. So she came out and complained, essentially, to Possessor and said, "Would you ask my sister to help me?" Paraphrased. At which Possessor turned to her, and this is the lesson. Paraphrased. What you're doing is laudable. However, there's only one thing important here. That is what your sister has done. That is what your sister has taken. The one thing, for the one in the kitchen to be a participant, but not an active participant in running up and about helter-skelter, had to sit at Possessor's feet and taking of the true bread of life. That was the lesson Possessor was trying to convey to her. I know in our 24/7 world today, a world that never sleeps, everyone or everything is going and everything is going somewhere to happen. I sometimes tell myself 24 hours is not enough, but it has to be enough because that's what we have to work with. But today, Possessor is inviting you and I to stop and smell the roses, to rest in him, to rest in him. Another account. There was a seasoned fisherman. I mean, he knew the back of the waters. He knew the waters like the back of his hands. But this time around, he was toiling to catch any fish. What was going on? This was a fisherman who knew when the waters came in, when the waters went out, the best time of the day or even the night to catch the fish. But nothing seemed to be happening. Then at a word, Possessor said, "Cast your net this side, that side." And guess what? There was a net-breaking, miracle. A net-breaking miracle. He rested in Possessor's word. He rested from his worry. He rested from his anxiety. He rested from the what-ifs. He rested from the doubts. He rested in the word which said, "Do it this way," as Possessor had told him. And it worked. He did it that way and it worked. Possessor is inviting you and I today to rest in him, to stop and smell the roses, to rest in his word. He is a promise keeper, you know. He just doesn't say anything willy-nilly. He does keep to his promise. There's never been something that Possessor has said that he has not followed through. And I don't think there ever will be a time when he doesn't follow it through. He always follows through. So today, whatever it is you may be facing, whatever it is you may be going through, rest in the knowledge that Possessor cares about you. It says in the classic that come all you that are heavily laden, burdened, and He will give you rest. All that is needed is for you and I to come, or should I say to go, to possess her. So today, there's nothing else you need to do but come. Come to Him with the burdens, with the concerns, with the anxieties, with the preoccupations, with the things that keep you awake at night, and find rest for your soul. Stop to smell the roses. That's essentially what Possessor is offering. Let's take a moment to let that sink in. Did you know you could be in a resting state, trying to fall asleep or sleeping, but not really rested in your mind and soul? But the rest that Possessor offers is a rest through and through. It's a rest for the soul. It's a rest for the mind. I hope you will come, as He has instructed, as He has invited, as He has asked, with open arms. Thank you once again for listening in, from wherever you're watching me from. I appreciate your time. Before I leave you today, do subscribe and click that notification bell for that transformative, for that empowering journey from where we are to the other side of lushness, of vibrancy, of life. I hope to see you in the party at the other side. Till I come your way again, do take care and have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.